Eat this to burn belly fat, do this one exercise, and take this vitamin. In this video, we are going to share some very interesting tips for getting rid of belly fat, which can be a nuisance even for those who aren't overweight. We are sure these key pieces of information are things you haven't heard before. If you're struggling with belly fat, you can apply these 3 crucial tips in your life to stay both healthy and fit. Ready? Let's begin. First tip, eat like this. Let's start with a bit of frustrating news. The fat that looks ugly on your belly might have been passed down to you genetically. A study conducted at Uppsala University found that genetic factors play a significant role in where fat accumulates in our bodies. This means that if belly fat runs in your family, there's a good chance you'll have it too. The study, which involved about 360,000 participants, found that men tend to store more fat in the abdominal area, while women are more likely to store fat in the hips and legs. Researchers identified nearly 100 genes that affect fat distribution. As this research suggests, some of us are more prone to storing fat in the belly area, but this doesn't mean we can't get rid of it. Recent findings also show that diet is much more effective than exercise in burning belly fat. Therefore, our first tip is dedicated to eating correctly. First of all, we are not going to suggest a strict diet here. We'll just show you a simple eating pattern that you can easily apply in your life. If you don't have any health issues, this eating plan is the most beneficial way to lose belly fat. However, if you regularly take medication or have chronic health conditions, remember to consult your doctor before changing your eating habits. In this eating plan, you'll skip breakfast. If you get really hungry, you can have an apple and a glass of water with lemon. Our eating plan consists of 2 meals with fruit and snacks in between, but we will try to get our bodies used to going long periods without food as much as possible. Long periods of fasting activate fat-burning hormones, which is the key to burning fat. The reason we skip breakfast is to extend the fasting period that our body experiences overnight without neglecting hydration, and thereby trigger these hormones. When these hormones are triggered, you'll continue burning fat throughout the day. For lunch and dinner, we'll focus on a protein-rich diet. We'll even add some carbohydrates to one meal. For both meals, you can choose proteins like meat, fish, eggs, and chicken. You can cook them with olive oil, butter, avocado oil, or coconut oil. Add just enough oil to enhance the flavor without overdoing it, and cook them on the grill. Accompany one meal with salad and the other with steamed vegetables. Cook the steamed vegetables in oil and be sure to add spices like red pepper flakes, black pepper, and turmeric to make them more flavorful. Don't neglect to make your meals tasty. If you eat bland food, you'll eventually give up on this eating plan and return to your old habits. You can eat 2 eggs in one meal. It is safe to eat up to 3 eggs a day. As for carbohydrates, you can opt for basmati rice or pasta. Preferably have the carbohydrates during lunch. The amount should be about a small bowl. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, aiming for 2 liters. No beverage such as tea or coffee can substitute for water. Drinking water is very important when burning fat. Sugar-free ground coffee lowers blood sugar and can make you hungry. Tea keeps you fuller for longer but should be consumed without sugar. Tea shouldn't exceed 3 small glasses, and ground coffee shouldn't exceed 2 small cups. Seasonal fruits can be eaten in reasonable amounts throughout the day. Eat fruit just enough to satisfy your sweet cravings, but be sure to watch your portions. Recommended fruits you can eat in small amounts are as follows: strawberries, kiwi, watermelon, peach, blackberry, avocado, pear, banana, apple, blueberry, lemon, orange, apricot. Second tip, do this one exercise. Now we are going to show you an exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere. Whether you are washing dishes, working, or doing something else, this exercise is very easy but highly effective. Don't be fooled by how simple it seems. It works your abdominal muscles incredibly well, and if you are not used to exercising, this is something you can do comfortably. The exercise involves pulling in and pushing out your stomach. Yes, you can do this exercise either standing or sitting. You'll pull your abdominal muscles inward and then release them. That's it. By doing this, you'll gradually strengthen your abdominal muscles and help with fat burning. Start with 20 repetitions of pulling in and releasing your stomach. You can do these 20 repetitions as often as you like throughout the day. We recommend starting with 5 sets of 20 repetitions, making it 100 repetitions in total for the day. The great thing about this exercise is that you don't need to set aside special time for it. You can do a set of 20 repetitions while waiting in line at the bank, for instance. Over time, you can increase the number of repetitions as well. Third tip, if your vitamin D is low, take a supplement. Now let's talk about a little-known vitamin that is very effective in reducing regional fat, especially belly fat, vitamin D. Recent studies have found that people with low vitamin D levels tend to have more belly fat and a larger waist circumference. Vitamin D is produced when your skin is exposed to sunlight and plays many crucial roles in the human body. It is linked to protection against heart failure, diabetes, and cancer. Despite some countries have plenty of sunshine, vitamin D deficiency is quite common in such countries as well. So what's the connection between belly fat and low vitamin D? First, vitamin D plays a role in the regulation of insulin secretion and sensitivity. So maintaining adequate vitamin D levels can improve insulin sensitivity and metabolic function, reducing belly fat accumulation. Second, low vitamin D levels are associated with increased inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation can contribute to weight gain and the development of obesity-related diseases. Lastly, inadequate vitamin D intake can negatively affect testosterone levels. A study involving 2,300 men found that those with adequate vitamin D levels had significantly higher testosterone than those with a deficiency. Low testosterone levels can lead to fat accumulation in the belly area in men. Therefore, if you want to get rid of belly fat, get your vitamin D levels checked. And if you are low, consider taking a vitamin 3D supplement. As we have mentioned in our previous videos, we recommend taking the D3K2 form for even more effectiveness. Additionally, make sure to get some sun exposure on your arms and legs on sunny days. We do not recommend using sunscreen because it contains unhealthy ingredients and blocks the beneficial effects of the sun. A 15 to 20 minute sun bath is sufficient and is not harmful to your health. On the contrary, it is essential for your health and for metabolizing vitamin D. We'd love for you to try these tips for at least 15 days and share the results with us in the comments section. That way, everyone can see how effective these tips are and help each other out. If you want to be informed about the latest videos in our channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon. In this way, you'll be notified whenever we upload new content. Have a healthy and pleasant day.